The National Career Service can help people from all walks of life to unlock their career goals. And we are pleased to introduce you to Helen Hall, who has been supported by the wonderful National Career Service in the Northwest region. Hi, Helen.
Hello.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us today. It's brilliant to have you on here to share your story.
No, it's absolutely fine. It's a delight, really.
Brilliant stuff. So, can we start off by you just sort of telling us a bit about your career and why you decided to seek advice from the National Career Service?
Um, I've been employed since I graduated over 20 odd years ago, and I've generally worked in the professional pest control industry. As a technician, a biologist, as a manufacturer, for a distributor. And I was just talking to a friend who commented about CVs, and you're always looking at your LinkedIn profiles and stuff like that. And I'm never anyone who actively looks for a job, but I did she did say about CVs, and my stepdaughter is updating hers at the moment because she's graduated this year. And I looked at her CV and I looked at mine and thought, this isn't right. And so I contacted National Career Service and spoke to a lovely lady, Lisa, who looked at my CV and told me it's basically so out of date it was illegal. Uh, it had my age on it. Thankfully I had removed the picture. It had my address on it, and in all honesty, it's a CV that I'd done with the University Career Service and way back when I graduated, and I'd updated it slightly for different job roles. And it was about, I'm ashamed to say, it's probably about 4 pages long. So I had to put the font down a bit and try and make it a bit more concise. And then also she told me about the online learning. I didn't realise there was so much free online learning that you could do. Internally within the business that I've just left, during lockdown, they did send emails out saying, you can go on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn have got some different learning things that you can do for free just to keep you up to date if you want to. And of course, as new software and things came on, like Teams and Zoom, we all had training sessions on how to use those, because presenting on those platforms is different to standing at the front of a lecture theatre and speaking to people. So we had those type of things, but I didn't realise the range of free training courses that were available. So I've looked at those. I've done a couple. I've shared that with my stepdaughter. She's looking at that. She's contacted the National Career Service as well now. And even a colleague, I said to her, did you know you could do all these free courses? So, yeah, for me, it's been a really, really good experience. And also, I just think that I'm over 20 years down the line now in my career, and I haven't spoken to a careers advisor or had any input on a CV or anything for, as I say, since I graduated. So there's loads of people out there that are probably in the same situation. So, yeah, it's a refreshing change, and I'm really pleased it was available. But definitely it needs to be promoted, because most people do think, oh, National Career Service, well, that's what you do when you leave school, isn't it? Don't you contact them then? You wouldn't dream of contacting them if you're looking for a career change.
So, Helen, after receiving all that help from the National Career Service, how does that make you feel sort of looking forward to your future?
A lot more confident. I'm pleased that I've updated everything that I have, and I've shared that knowledge, as I say, with colleagues and friends now. And knowing that facility is available to anyone, because, as I said before, I think a lot of people see the National Career Service as a service provider that you access when you are unemployed or recently graduated, not for a professional like myself with over 20 years experience, not out of work, currently employed. Some of my jobs I've been headhunted for. So to have an up-to-date CV and to know all the little tricks that Lisa's shown me, it's great, and it's definitely something I will keep an eye on. I'll keep checking back on those free courses to keep myself up to date. And who knows? These are the professionals. These are the people that know about what CV should contain, what what's out there and what people need.
Final question, Helen, probably an obvious answer because you've had such a positive experience, but would you recommend the National Careers Service to anyone else out there?
I already have. As I say, I've already recommended it to a couple of colleagues, to my stepdaughter, and I will continue to do so because I feel that it is a resource that people need to know about and have access to.
Absolutely. Helen, thank you so much for joining us today and for sharing your positive story. It's really great to speak with you.
No, it's an absolute pleasure, and if I can help spread the word.
It's a great story, but thank you. And if anybody else out there as well would like more details on the National Careers Service, you can, of course, contact via telephone. You can ring the National Careers Service on 0800 100 900 or visit the website, which is nationalcareers.service.gov.uk.